Hopefully you guys will be back. I lost you. I'm sorry. Oh no. Maybe you'll come back to me. I gotta get my drink. Oh, okay, who's back? Oh, okay. Miss TT Mix Vlogs. Hi. Who's Miss TT Mix Vlogs? You are new to me. I literally had to leave my live and come back. Hi, Miss Paula. Okay, can you hear me now, Paula? Paula, can you hear me? So, Miss Paula, do you know Miss TT? Oh, Debbie Sue. Yay. Okay. My phone, I got an alarm to tell me to take my medication, and then my phone said that it had 10%. So between those two messages, it must have like cut off the hearing part. And now I just need to get my drink real quick because I need to hydrate. I have to stay hydrated. Okay, I'm back. Pardon me, I had to put a cracker in my mouth because it's so rude to do this, but I had to do that because when I take one of these pills, I have to, you're supposed to eat a whole meal, but I'm not getting a whole meal down this body right now. But what was I going to tell you guys? What were we talking about? Miss TikTok. Oh, TikTok Mix Vlogs. Oh, okay. Hi, Miss TikTok girl. What were your vlogs about? Tell us. Did you come to Dallas for Vid Summit by any chance? Oh, good. Okay. I'm glad, Paula, you know, Miss TT. Okay, now I understand. Miss TT Mix Vlogs. So tell me about your channel. I'm interested. I love to learn about new channels. Do you still do just a lot of TikToks? I found that my TikTok star was my dog Beamer. He's still my shooting star, but he was the star of my TikTok channel. I never could dance because Mom didn't call me Grace for a reason, you know. Hi, Pam. Welcome to the channel. Have you been here before? And let me preface this, guys. If you're new to my channel, I have Parkinson's, and so I'm not blaming anything because there is no blame, but my memory is short sometimes, and it'll take a while to connect for me to understand. But Pam, have you been to the channel? To my channel? Okay, I must have my settings set wrong, Rhonda, because whenever anybody talks or whenever Debbie Sue talks, I have like a Chinese writing and it says, hi, Pam. So Pam, you have not been to my channel? Okay, well, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. These are my friends. Miss Paula does retirement. She does a lot of lives, and she is so funny. She takes us on walks with Rambo, and Simply Debbie Sue writes the most beautiful poetry and the stories, and she reads it, but she's just getting over some health issues like some of us. Hey, Julie, how's it going? You got out of town just in time, and here's Julie Jordan Scott. Many of you already know. She is traveling cross country, and she stopped here in Texas, and we were so excited to have her join us, and took her to a couple places. And yeah, you missed this. Julie, we've been out of the house, I think, twice since, yeah, Debbie Sue, yours would come up with a, I don't know, sending hugs. Thank you. But yeah, so when Julie was here, it was beautiful outside. I mean, a little chilly, but it's winter, right? That's okay. That's okay. I'm just, that's great. Interact that much, but you and I been friends for months since I first came on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, I want to catch up with you then. In my bio is my email address. Would you, when you get a chance? So yeah, brain rot. Oh, okay. You're better than other brain rot lives. I'm going to take that as the best compliment I got today. Thanks, Pam. But I want to catch up because I want to reintroduce myself. That's the worst. That's the worst part of having health condition when it deals with your brain, because my biggest fear is forgetting people and forgetting. Anyways, I'm not going to go there because you just made my day by letting me know that we have a connection. So, and I'm so glad you know Miss Paula. And Live Life Lease. Hi. Did I say that? Live like, that's why I'm telling you, I don't make connections very easily. I'm unforgettable. Thanks, Julie. I might be unforgettable, but I unfortunately can't remember names. And like, I want to say all your screen, your YouTube names when I'm doing a video, and I can't always remember what they are. The exact words are them. Okay, make my day even better. Oh, thanks. Live Life Lease. That's great. Thank you. I'm going to check out your channel too. That's how, these people in here, Live Life Lease. My name is Allison, by the way. And all these people, most of these people here, we met on YouTube, and I've had the awesome opportunity to meet Karen, YouTube After 40, and hey, James Robinson, and Julie just came by my neck of the woods, and so she got to stay with me for a couple days. And Miss Paula, her and I, we might not have physically met yet, but we are sisters because she has an alter ego. I have to explain it because Miss Paula and I are going to try to do this again. So Miss Paula came on one time to do a mini rant a long time ago when I first met her, and she was Hilda Joy. And I said, oh my goodness, my true grandmother's name was Hilda. And then I was going off of her rant, and I was agreeing with her, and I said, well, my name's just going to be Mitzi because my other grandmother's name is Mitzi. And Mitzi and Hilda, I have their picture right here. They actually, when they became widows, when my parents were together still, well, my dad passed away, but when they were always like best friends. Like, I didn't know in-laws didn't get along because I always grew up where my dad's family and my mom's family like knew each other, and I didn't know who belonged to who. It was just, and so the one day I said, well, I'm just going to have to be Mitzi because Mitzi and Hilda, they traveled together. after their husbands died, after my grandpas died, they had traveled together. They went to Vegas together. My grandma, she said she spent so much one night, which she didn't have a lot of money. She did not have a lot of money at all, but a lot for her, that she just had to order peanuts in the hotel room, while my other grandma, Hilda Joy, was sensible and she went to a show that night. But that was back in the 70s, and that had to be hysterical. I mean, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for that one. So now I am Mitzi and she is Hilda Joy, and so it's kind of taken over the I was just going to say, hey Paula, can you show them the picture? Hold on. I'm coming, guys. I swear I just had this picture here. I have a picture of Hilda Joy. I guess I don't have it handy. Darn. I have a picture of my grandmother. I'll stop wasting your time. But I have this picture that I sent Paula of the real Hilda and Mitzi together when they went to Vegas together, and it was really funny. So Pam, let's see, best live stream that makes my day way better. Yeah, I'm really glad you're here, Pam. Do you have a channel by any chance? And what about you, Live Life Lease? I'm gonna guess you have a channel, because with something like that, I bet any money it's about traveling or my watch was about laughing, discos and scams and viewers on stream. Spam knob or 67. Okay. So Miss TikTok, was yours like, did you do silly dancing or did you do informationals? Hi Matthew, how are you? Oh, well, you should post in it and we'll all come see your channel. Live Live Lease. You have a channel, Pam? Do you want to share? You don't have to. I was just curious because I just love Spouse Wife. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? Kim. Matthew, have we met? Yeah, so I started this live out. It was a hot mess, guys. I started because I started a video and then my brain got hijacked into a million different topics and such. So I decided to scrap the video and just go live and say, what do you guys want to see? So we've been through my jewelry jars because I sell antiques, and so I buy antiques and I sell antiques. And we've been through jewelry jars. We've been through stories of our loved ones, and we have talked about some of the makings of the jewelries. We just got done talking about candles. I showed my little gizmo gadget. Shows me if a piece of jewelry is real. Oh, and look at these. These were only $2. Are these not the cutest? I got this when I was in Wisconsin this summer, I think. Yeah. Remember Mario? These are the original Mario cards. And his arms go up and down the Kong. And he's in his little Mario Kart. And then, look at him. Whoa! So when I looked these puppies up, they were actually worth a lot more than I thought they were. I got the whole set for $2. Mario Kart kids. So I've hit, oh, here's my little thing that tells you if your jewelry is real or not. So the only way I can test it is I know I have a real piece of jewelry on my finger. At least my husband told me it was real. Okay, let's see where it goes. Your jewelry also has to be semi-clean because I spray, okay. Oops. You can see the red light starts to pop up. Now my ring is really, really, really dirty underneath. But if I go down there, I can get it to go. But if I go right on top, oh, it is. So my husband got me a real diamond. Isn't that sweet of him? He's such a good guy. I'm so lucky to have him. And, you know, we all have our struggles and such, but I couldn't be on a better struggle bus than with my husband. Yeah, that kind of stinks when the jewelry gets pawned, but I have to be honest with you. I lost a tooth back here. Spouse wife and Kim. It's Kim, right? Spouse wife is Kim. I'm sorry. But I lost a tooth back here, and it was a gold tooth from my ancient days, back with King Tut, when I was alive with King Tut. And I had some broken, like herringbone necklace, gold necklaces. They were small, and they couldn't, you'd have to weld them, and then they would have a bead in it. So I took it to the jewelry store, and I said, do you buy gold? And they're like, yeah, it says it on the window, we buy gold. And so I'm like, okay. I said, I feel really embarrassed, but I have this tooth that is gold, and because I tested it after I cleaned it. Okay, I didn't leave no residue in there. Okay, guys, give me some love. Okay, so he's like, no, we get teeth all the time. People bring in teeth. Well, I did that one with those necklaces, and I have some more teeth to take in that my mom gave me. Her dentist was going to throw them out, and she's like, no, I'll take them. Do you know I got over $600? That's how I was able to go. Part of that money went for me to go to Vid Summit last year in October. So, yeah, Vid Summit, has anybody else been to Vid Summit? Ma'am, you seem chill, but should keep an eye on your comment section while talking. I know, and that's why I have Miss Paula here, because Miss Paula knows my life story. And for those of you that don't, not that I'm going to give my life story right now, is I was doing many things in this live at the beginning, and I have Parkinson's. And so when I read, sometimes the words don't come to my brain as fast as they would with normal. Sorry. Anyways, I don't always comprehend things until they've passed. And so my friends who know me like to step in for me and kind of moderate it for me, so that they can make the conversations. And I really like to be a lighthearted person and have fun with people. And it just reminds me every once in a while. Yeah, so anyways, hydrate. It's hydrate station. Everybody needs to keep hydrated. So, yeah, I don't drink soda because I had bariatric surgery over 20 years ago, and I've never had a soda since, because you're not supposed to. And so I drink unsweet iced tea and water, and I just got this crush, you know, orange crush, grape crush in the packets that are sugar-free. and you have to mix them just right because they get clumpy. And then if you get a big ball of that stuff in your mouth, it's disgusting. But if you make it right, it's okay, Habsis. I'm sorry, I get emotional just because when you're living, when you're living with a life-changing situation, it reminds you that life is short. And so that's why I get emotional about some things, but I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. I'd rather address the monkey in the room, but, and my ADHD medicine, yes, it has been clinically diagnosed, not just by myself. But stay hydrated, everybody. So I make the Crush because it's kind of like a Kool-Aid, a sugar-free Kool-Aid, but it tastes like the orange Crush that I used to get when I could drink soda. I do. I have 3 daughters and I have 2 grandchildren this past year. One's going to be 1. Can you guys believe my first grandbaby is going to be 1 next month? Thank you. And so, no, they, my daughters are very, very, very against me putting up any pictures of their kids, and I respect that. Yeah, my little guy, he's gonna be 1, and then my little Josie, she's gonna be, she came 2 months early, and she was in NICU for 2 months, and she is doing great. I wish I could show you these pictures. I gave her, my one daughter, the one that had the baby first, 6 months or 9 months before the second one, she had the booster seat still at our house, and it was real tight against my little guy's legs, so he couldn't fit in it anymore. So I said to my daughter who lives next door with her baby, I said, you know, maybe Josie could sit in this. She sent us a picture, and Josie's sitting in it all by herself, and she's going, it was so cute because she was born in August, so she's still, she's very long. Her parents are, my daughter's 5'10" and her husband is 6'3", and she came out at 19 inches long 2 months early. Whew. She's only 3 pounds though, but she's doing good right now. But yeah, so we gotta hydrate, and that's good for your brain. Learning a lot about that. Cheers to you. But if you ever get a chance, I get that at Walmart, but at the Dollar Tree, you could get A&W root beer. It's sugar-free. Once again, 1 little packet, you think, oh, you can put it in here. I don't even put 1 little packet in here. I pour a little in, I stir it, because I want it to break up, because it is nasty if you get a big chunk of that sugary, and it's sugar-free root beer, and I feel like I'm having root beer again, like without the carbonation. The reason you can't have soda or any carbonation after weight loss surgery is because your stomach is a pouch, and the bubbles, the carbonation could expand it, or I've even had where it's gotten some food stuck and it's expanded the stenosis or whatever that little hole is that connects your stomach to your intestine, and it's clogged it like with a piece of food. So I don't drink carbonated drinks. Frost Buddy. Yes, we were playing with jewelry, and I found something else in here. This was kind of pretty. It's just a little charm that I found in here. What else? Oh, this is a Texas thing, okay? Because they had to add the last word in this. It's faith, family, and football. Okay, I guess I have a grandson now, so I might be into football someday, but I could do with the faith and the family. It's cute. I'm cutting it some slack because there's so many people down here. I just learned that college football came on before the pro football, and our high school football is ranked up there in Texas. High school football is ranked up there with watching college football. I just heard that statistic, I think on the news, that that is how crazy people are about sports by the gram. Sports by the gram, you must have known. I was just going to talk about sports. Tell me, do you know about American football? Not we call either soccer where you kick the ball, or football where it's got that odd one. I just say that because I was looking at your name. Totally Texas is family, faith, family, and football. You're right. Inter Miami. I don't know who that is. Karen! You're here! I didn't think you'd be awake. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I miss you so much. I still have my Karen here. See? I don't have it up in a bun, but I was telling everybody because it's so cold here and I have a really bad headache, I like to keep my ears covered. Yeah, guys, you have to check out Karen's YouTube channel. She has been a driving force to keep us together doing Friday Night Lives and keeping us all introduced to each other and keeping us in the loop. It's really, she's an incredible person, and she researches things, right, Mike? I mean, Karen researches, and you can pretty much know that you're getting some really good info. Karen came here from New Zealand, if you don't mind me telling you. Oh, my favorite time in life, Allison. What's your favorite time in life? Do you mean like season-wise, or up until now, what part of my life has been my best? Okay, the only thing I can chime in on this whole soccer thing is I was in Spain when they were having the cup, whatever cup they have, and whatever cup they have. And that's when I think the U.S. was playing Spain, and we were in this hotel, in our hotel, waiting to go on this cruise, and they had the projection literally all around this dome, and we were sitting there waiting for the bus to take us, and all these people were screaming and shouting and cheering, and I didn't know anything. So Pam, I'm sorry. I know you said you had to be back. Karen, I'm gonna do my best to be on a live this Friday if you're gonna do it. Do you still do it 5 o'clock Central Time for me? That's the only hang up is getting there early. I mean, I'm gonna make it a point to, because I believe if anybody wants anything bad enough, they will do it. Oh, cool. Okay. So Pam, we have to touch base, like email or something, because I really want to realize like when we connected, because that's pretty fun to know that. Oh, okay. Okay, great. I will look for does it have the link in it, Karen, for Friday nights? So for my new friends here and old friends, Friday Night Live, Karen is always our driving force, and she comes up with great topics, and it's a lot of chit chat back and forth. You know, sometimes we talk over each other and sometimes we don't. We've had Rick the Maritimer on. He's come and chatted with us, and who else? You guys know me, I don't remember names. The only name Karen, I finally remember my YouTube fangirl thing. She was at vidIQ, and it's, oh my gosh, it just slipped my brain. Her name is Hope Scope. Hope Scope. Yes. What is surely a U.S. citizen thing? Soccer? Football is, well, living in the South, football is definitely a big pastime here. Like, if your kid isn't coming out of the womb playing football, then send it back. I'm joking. Only have 4 what? Yes, I did. I Hassip, I didn't mean to get emotional. It's just it was just a trigger for me because it's a reminder of what I'm losing, and that's why I lightened it up. I don't hold grudges. Ask any of my friends here. I love everybody, and I just I'm glad you brought it up because you'll know. I had one guy berate me one time on a live because I got stuck in my mom's house. Yes, I got stuck in my mom's house. I was doing her estate sale, and my husband took the keys home with him, and I couldn't get in my car. And so he had to drive back to my mom's house an hour to give me the keys. And so my hand was shaking holding the camera. I had nowhere to put it because all her furniture was gone. So I was holding it, and this man started to tell me, "Stop shaking your camera. We can't see you." And I felt really bad. Yay. Miss Paula does retirement, you guys. Pam, you know Miss Paula, right? Okay. Yeah, Hassip, don't worry. If Miss Paula's telling me you're a very sweet person, then I know you're a very sweet person because she's the person that keeps me in line. She whips me in line. But yeah, so Friday night, I'm all over the place, guys. Seriously, like my ADHD meds are not kicking in, and this migraine that I've had. My husband is going to be amazed that I've been up in my craft room this long today because I normally have only been able to sit up for a very small time, and then my head starts hurting. But it hurts, but it's not sharp pain like it was. Anyway, so Friday night, I think it's going to be 5 o'clock Central Time, U.S. Central Time. There's 4 or 5 of us that we're always rotating that get on, and we usually talk about sometimes newer YouTube channels. Oh my goodness. Does somebody know somebody here? Miss Paul is retired right now. I am too, Karen. It's and it's light up here, but this sharp stabbing pain has been unbelievable. Has been unbelievable, and so it'll just come on like out of nowhere. Yeah, Pam, Miss Paula is in retirement now, and she is loving life with her doggy Rambo. And when he doesn't steal her show, or when she had her cows. I love those cows. Well, guys, this is actually my second live because I had to go. Oh, Philip. Hi, Philip. I'm going to have to go because that's okay, yes. I truly am not upset with you. It was more of my own internal dialogue going on, and I let it get out, and I'm sorry, but I'm just real. My videos are all over the place because I just do what's important. Ever since getting a diagnosis, I realized that it is so important to value and love everybody and know that somebody comes in your life for a reason. And all of you have come into my life for a reason. And thank you, Rick. I'm glad you're back. But you guys have all made a difference in my life, and I'm truly blessed to have each and every one of you here. And if I get emotional, I'll be off of it in a minute. I like to make light of things, because if you don't make light about it, you're just going to cry, and that's not worth it, is it? Okay, guys, I love you. And I had that other live I started before this one where I did jewelry, but I got kicked out of my own live. Yeah, go figure. Karen, I got kicked out of my own live. That's funny. But anyways, take care. Please stop on Friday night and join our chat. I'm sure Karen's going to have a great topic or something that we will all participate in. And I love each and every one of you.